Hey everyone, Murray Dutch here, and welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars Rogue Squadron 2 Rogue Leader. In the last video, which is the first video, I showed you basically what was to come and clear the first mission Death Star attack. And now, we're moving on to the second mission, Ison Corridor Ambush.
The Rebel supply convoy is moving from Yavin 4 to a new base on the planet Hoth. Rendezvous with a second convoy along the way and continue to the destination.
Now, there's also a little bit of a shortcut you can do to jump right into the mission. If you hold down the L and R button, and then press A, you'll skip the craft selection and where you actually manually select your craft and jump right into the mission. However, if you do this, you will use the default vehicle of this mission, which in this case is the X-Wing. Now, I'm going to show you all the craft. And there's actually a few new craft types. First of all, we've got the basic X-Wing. Returning from Rogue Squadron 1 is the Nebula Starfighter, which is still as epic and fast as ever. We also still have the A-Wings, which have actually 20 concussion missiles now, but when you think about concussion missiles, you fire 4 at a time, so not really that useful. And of course, returning is the Y-Wing, which gets a spread bomb upgrade. Spread bombs, when you launch and drop a proton bomb, that bomb will split into 10 more bombs and cause a widespread explosive area effect. New craft, however, this here is the B-Wing.
One of the Rebellion's most well-armed starfighters, the B-Wing, has been personally designed by Admiral Akbar. The B-Wing supports an array of weapons, including ion cannons, proton torpedo launchers, and laser cannons. Because the cockpit is surrounded by a unique gyro stabilization system, the pilot always remains stationary, even as the rest of the ship rotates during flight.
So yeah, the B-Wing is probably the most heavily shielded craft in the game. It has 3 laser cannons, it has ion cannons, and it has a complement of 12 proton torpedoes. Probably the highest torpedo count in this game. And also, the Slave 1.
The personal starship of bounty hunter Boba Fett, Slave 1, is a drastically altered fire spray class patrol craft. The starfighter has been rebuilt with holding cells, a dedicated tracking system, improved deflector shields, a massive hyperdrive engine, and numerous concealed weapons. The craft is unusual because it flies upright, with the pilot standing at the vehicle's controls as Slave 1 cruises through space at speeds comparable to those of an Alliance Y-Wing fighter.
Yeah, Slave 1, while it does have cluster missiles, which get an advanced upgrade, it's the slowest craft in the game and not really worth using, honestly, unless you don't want to get anywhere fast. Another new craft, the TIE Fighter.
The first in a series of advanced twin-ion engine starfighters. The original TIE Fighter was developed by Sinar Fleet Systems. The agile single-pilot craft has a titanium alloy hull and quadanium steel armored solar panels, but lacks a deflector shield and primary life support systems. The TIE Fighter is intended to be used as a short-range attack craft, launching from nearby Imperial installations. TIE Fighters typically attack in swarms to overwhelm their opponents. And
here, the big mother of them all, the TIE Advanced.
The prototype starfighter used by Darth Vader at the Battle of Yavin and the basis for the frighteningly efficient TIE Interceptor, the TIE Advanced X-1 is easily recognizable due to its distinctive bent wings. Unlike all other TIE fighters, the prototype is equipped with a deflector shield generator and a modest hyperdrive system. The TIE Advanced is armed with fixed twin heavy blaster cannons, but has no life support systems.
And as you can see there, I shifted views with the X button, and you can use the C-stick to look around from the pilot's perspective. Of course, the default craft for this mission is, of course, the X-Wing, so that's what I'll be using. And this is what it's like for a craft to exit, basically a capital ship, like, you know, Home 1 or the Calamari Cruiser, etc., etc.
Leader here. Sensors don't show any sign of the second convoy. Looks like they ran into trouble.
This is the frigate Redemption. We'll have to get through this debris before we can make the jump back into hyperspace.
Now there is a tech upgrade in this mission as well. I missed it the very first time I came through this mission.
Enemy fighters approaching from all directions. We're surrounded.
It's through here.
I copy, Wedge.
Right through this little
We've got to
hole.
blast our way through. Go after those tides. You got it, Luke.
You've received the advanced proton torpedo tech upgrade.
Yeah. So now we gotta take out the TIE fighters. The TIE fighters will always target the transports. And these transports don't have a lot of hull integrity, so be careful. Watch out for your wingmates as well. They can kind of...
Heavy fire!
Yeah. Ah, dang it. That's another more annoying thing. You can actually crash into these, crash to the TIE fighters like you did in the first game, although for some reason you almost always explode.
Waiting your orders, Luke. Engage those... More tides incoming. We need something faster than these X-Wings. Luke, what about those modified stunt fighters? Good thinking, Wedge. Let's give those A-Wings a try. Dock with a frigate and switch craft.
So yeah.
You got it, Luke. I'm docking with the frigate.
It's the first mission where you can... This actually introduces the concept of craft switching while in mission. As you can see, Wedge is switching craft from an X-Wing to an A-Wing. You can switch if you want. I'm going to, just because I want to show this off. When you switch craft, you dock the fighter you're currently using, and switch craft. Also, news to this, you remember the boost feature on the V-Wing in the first game? That has been transferred to the A-Wing.
Go after those tides. I'm on it.
And unlike the last game, where you could choose to either choose to single fire or multiple fire your laser cannons, you can't do that. There's always a set firing rate. Which brings up another concept: linked laser fire. You see that little square thing on the lower right corner of the screen? And it seems to glow on the outer edge. That indicates that the laser is charging.
No more enemies on sensors. Good job, guys.
It goes to a dim orange when you
We're almost out of this mess.
fire your laser cannons. When it reaches full orange, you can fire a linked laser cannon shot, which is more powerful than your regular laser fires. You could also hold down the A button to spam laser cannon fire, but I wouldn't recommend that because that's bad for
Turn on
your
your
accuracy.
targeting computers to identify enemy targets. Pulling up my targeting computer. Enemy fighters approaching from the nebula. Go after those tides. You got it, Luke.
Careful these TIE interceptors, they're tough. I don't think I've lost a single transport yet. That could change real quick though. Where are you?
We fought them off.
There we go. That's it.
We're leaving the nebula. Good job, Red Squadron.
So yeah, pretty simple and easy mission. Not too hard to get the gold on it, I don't think. Though if you want to get the gold, I recommend actually sending your wingmates away with the flee command, which will make them pull out of combat and just flee at maximum velocity. But yeah, that's it for this mission. Next time on Let's Play Rogue Leader, we'll do the third mission, which is one of the more historical battles of Star Wars. It's been Murray Duck. I'll see you then.